Want to boost your lead generation rate by 59% or better? In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how. Hi, my name is Matt Ackerson. I'm the founder of Pedovera, and in this video, I'm going to show you the pop and spread technique. Now, pop and spread is a metaphor for eating a bagel. You know, the person eating the bagel is your customer, and the bagel is symbolic of, say, your website or your sales funnel. And the spread inside, say, butter or cream cheese, is really that kind of extra thing that really makes your funnel incomplete if you don't have it, and makes your customer want to convert and eat the whole thing, we'll say, or turn into a lead. And because eating a plain bagel is really not that good. Bagels are great, but not by themselves. And the spread in this metaphor is symbolic of, say, a free offer, a lead magnet, if you will. So when I actually, I kind of stumbled across this formula recently, I was just sort of, I've had a lot of offers that I've put up and taken down and tested across the Pedovera sales funnel. You can see a few of them on the screen right now. For example, we have our basic newsletter opt-in offer. We have our double your leads in 30 days free email course. It's a 5-day course. We have another free training email course down here on the bottom right. And in addition, each week when I write an article, usually what I do is I include a content upgrade to the blog post there. Well, I found that one content upgrade was converting particularly well. It was an offer for a free checklist to download. It was called the 11-point perfect sales funnel checklist. And so after writing since the beginning of this year and looking back at our data, I noticed that this was really at the top as far as quantity of conversions as well as the overall conversion rate. And I said, okay, like this makes sense to try to scale across our entire funnel. And I kind of jumped around there a bit, so let's go over the 3 steps involved here, and I'll actually show you on my screen as I walk through them. So step 1, you want to figure out which lead magnet offer is going to convert the best. So, if you're kind of imagining this with the bagel metaphor, imagine that you're kind of popping open, different containers of butter or cream cheese or some other type of spread to check, does it smell fresh? Is it going to be extra delicious and make the customer want to eat the whole thing and convert, that is? So this is, you're popping open, you're doing tests to see with multiple offers, multiple lead magnets across your sales funnel to see which one is really going to get the most traction and is really going to resonate with your audience. So that's step 1. And as I pointed out over here on the right-hand side of the screen, as well as under our free tab at the top of our navigation, you can see some more examples of those lead magnets and free offers that I mentioned. Step 2, you want to analyze the data and pick the highest converting performer. So this is kind of like the sniffing action. You're actually gathering some data. In the case of the metaphor, you're taking a sniff. You're looking for quality of taste as well as freshness. In the case of, as you can see on the screen here, this is my Lead Pages account, which I use to quickly put together content upgrade offers as well as landing pages. Highly recommend it. It's a great tool. But as you can see here, at the top, we have the 11-point sales funnel checklist out of many offers that I've actually given, and it's converting at an extremely high rate. According to this, it's over 100% just because of the way that they calculate it. You can ignore that. But you can see that it has converted more than any of the other offers across our entire sales funnel. So based on this data, I decided, okay, we need to scale this across the entire top of our funnel, because originally this offer was only on one page. It was on a resource page of, I'll show it to you here. on this page of 12 best sales funnel examples to help you convert more customers. And you can see it here, download our free checklist, and you see the pop-up right there. So in order to actually scale this across our entire funnel, I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I knew that the most effective way to probably do that would be to create an exit detection pop-up, since we didn't already have one in place, that when someone moved their mouse off of the screen, it would actually show this pop-up that you see here now on the screen. Now, the design of this pop-up, I wanted to make sure that I was maximizing the chances that it would actually work. I didn't want to start from scratch, so what I did was I looked back at this landing page and pop-up swipe file that I've actually been compiling in recent months, and I took one that I thought was a good fit and I put it into Photoshop, and I pretty much just painted by number. You know, they had their own little, you know, picture of a book, and they had their own calls to actions and buttons, and obviously I adjusted the language, but it was pretty much just paint by number in Photoshop, so there really wasn't any guesswork. I just sort of followed this existing template because I knew this other template was already converting well, since another very reputable service, you know, had been split testing it on this other website. So I implemented that along with the help of my team, and to my surprise, conversions really shot through the roof, you know, much more than expected. And just so you can see how it works, you know, the mouse moves off of the screen, and then this pop-up is shown, and then you click yes, and it shows the lead box there that pops up from leadpages.net. Now, going back, let me actually show you some of the data here. So you can see here on day one, this was last week. So the first day that we implemented it, we saw an extra 22 conversions on day one, and then it dropped to 8, primarily because for about a day and a half there, the plugin, we didn't implement something right, so we had to fix it up. And once we fixed it up, it started going back up from 11 to 17, 19, 19, 19, and it's pretty much stayed that way ever since. I mean, it's really, really stable. And overall, the improvement I've calculated to be just under 9%, which compared to what we were doing before, right around 5.5%, that's about a 60% increase. So you might be saying, Matt, you know, you're not telling me anything new. Well, the truth is that the devil is in the details in this one. It's not just about implementing a pop-up. The nuances of what I told you here are really important because, number one, you want to make a data-driven decision by testing multiple offers across your funnel to start. It's almost like you're a fisherman on the sea and you're kind of throwing out, you know, multiple types of bait to see which one the fish actually like the best. And then you want to, you know, based on that data of which offer people actually want the most, you want to take that and then scale that across your funnel. And the best way to do that, I believe, I can't think of a better way right now, is with a pop-up, right? And then that pop-up itself, to kind of save you time while also maximizing conversions, you should start with a template from another website that has already invested time and money into optimizing that pop-up. So those are really the two key details that you want to keep in mind. You want to test multiple offers, or rather 3, multiple offers. You want to make a data-driven decision, and then you want to use an existing template of a high converting offer that's already out there. Okay? So if you have been enjoying these tips and this article and all my past articles in general, I want to invite you to an upcoming webinar that I'll be hosting coming up next Wednesday, October 29th as of today. And if you're watching this video sometime in the future after that date, no problem. It's likely that I'll be doing another webinar. We're doing this on an ongoing basis, maybe weekly, maybe every other week, something like that. But I'm pretty confident that I'll keep the webinar page up. So if you want to sign up for that, you can click on the link right here at the bottom of the screen. If you're on YouTube, you're watching this, you want to click on the button right over here on the right-hand side. And that will take you to the landing page and you can sign up for that. And it's coming up soon. the main benefit that you're going to get from actually attending that webinar, I'm going to show you why more people aren't actually going through your funnel and buying from you. You know, what is holding your funnel back right now as far as conversions, and just, you know, why is it not converting at a rate that you expect? So I'm gonna show you what the problem is and how you can fix it. And I look forward to seeing you on there. So take care, and I will see you in the comments.